Oh, don't mind me. I was just eating some Valentine's Day candy that Jules Nerdy gave me. Yeah, it's been a while since I had a Valentine's Day candy like that. Eating those hard candy that are the shape of a heart. I don't even remember the last time I had candy like that. Probably for over a decade. I don't know. Thanks to Jules Nerdy for the candy. And yes, why yes, I am doing this intro on Valentine's Day. Despite it being over, I'm still celebrating regardless. No, not by doing this intro. Actually, yeah, doing this intro. But most importantly, doing another SpongeBob SquarePants artwork. No, not to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the show. I have done that before, nearly a year ago. So feel free to watch that video if you have free time right now. It's a pretty long video, by the way. I think it's like over half an hour long. My longest video ever was the Minecraft art video for the 15th anniversary of the game. I know it has nothing to do with what I'm about to share. This is another art video, obviously. A standalone art video. It's not part of any series whatsoever. It's just an art video that I would do randomly and for fun. So what's up, everyone? My name is Julian, so hi, I know I just waved. I really didn't have to wave again. I know I'm being awkward right now. You guys will get the opportunity to see me work on the SpongeBob SquarePants Valentine's Day artwork. If you don't want to watch the entire intro here, you can skip to this timestamp. If my old laptop continued to work on me, you guys would have seen me do the intro and then I work on the artwork. By the way, I'm talking about the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob artwork that I did. I had a really fun time doing that. I was listening to some iconic SpongeBob songs and the background music that you would hear in every episode of the show, then doing my review and outro. Instead, I just only did my intro, then reviewing the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob artwork, and then my outro. And I was given some feedback, what am I saying? I was given some support as soon as I started sharing the SpongeBob artwork for the 25th anniversary of the show. I do thank those that gave me support, the love. Yeah, spread the love. And it says it on my shirt here. I'm sure you guys saw the message on my shirt. I'm in the Valentine's Day mood. And just like the last SpongeBob artwork I did, the 14x18 artwork, I was really busy working on the Valentine's Day SpongeBob artwork, or whatever you call it. It was really tiring, but I kept pushing. I really wanted to finish it before Valentine's Day, and I don't care that this video is uploaded during the post-Valentine's Day period. What mattered most is completing a SpongeBob-based artwork before the holiday. That's what we did, so... And this art video is going to be commentary free. You don't even have to listen to me talk during the drawing portion of this video. I know I commentate so excessively in art videos. The reason why I commentate for these videos is because I'm trying to improve my speech. I'm trying to improve my talking skills. It's harder than it looks. Hey, I'm creating the effort. Still struggling, however. At least I'm not afraid to put myself in a situation like that. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the SpongeBob SquarePants Valentine's Day artwork I did. Okay guys, so off camera, I decided to add a few shadows to a few of these SpongeBob SquarePants characters. Regardless, here's the finished SpongeBob artwork for Valentine's Day. Yeah, this is my second time doing a 14 by 18 SpongeBob SquarePants artwork as part of a certain celebration. The last time we did this was for the 25th anniversary of the animated show back in May of 2024, and I have to say this artwork is quite gorgeous. I will share my official rating for this 14 by 18 SpongeBob SquarePants Valentine's Day artwork, whatever you want to call it. Just like the last SpongeBob artwork I did months ago, I'm gonna go from left to right, top to bottom. I wasn't gonna add that many characters for this drawing because, you know, I want to choose the characters. I don't know how to really word it here that actually showed a romantic situation in some episodes of the show. Let's just go ahead and begin. So obviously we got the sky and we got the flowers, which are really noticeable in every SpongeBob SquarePants episode of the show, and even a few movies. I haven't seen the other SpongeBob movies, only the SpongeBob SquarePants movie that came out over 20 years ago. That came out in 2004, and the movie's a classic. I love how I did the sky here. That last SpongeBob SquarePants artwork I did for the 25th anniversary of the show, the sky is just, it's absolute S-H-I-T. I hated how I did the sky, and yeah, I had messed the drawing up really badly. I did better this time. I learned from my mistake. Here in the background, and same thing for the other side of the artwork, we got these seaweeds here, where they're like kelp. I think they're kelp, or no, they're seaweed. Yeah, seaweed. I guess the purple stuff is corals. I think these are corals. I'm not a marine biologist. RIP to the guy that gave birth to this show. We also got these homes for the background characters, and obviously, guys, I have included some background characters, just like the last SpongeBob artwork I did. I love how I did the background of this artwork. It's really beautiful. Here we got this wooden fence. This is supposed to be a Valentine's Day carnival that I like to call Love World. It's obviously a play on words of Glove World, a fictional amusement park that SpongeBob and Patrick loves going. I call this Love World. There's no sign because, well, I didn't draw the entrance. The entrance is like out of the frame of this artwork. Here we got this this little theme park ride. The ride like spins you around like this. I decided to draw these Hershey Kisses. The chocolate is a Valentine's Day treat, and also strawberries. We're gonna get to the strawberries pretty soon here as the review goes on. I really love how I did the sand here and the concrete for Love World. Here we got Squidward wearing a red bow tie. He's smiling at the camera for once. He is not grumpy or irritable, since I guess it's due to the fact that he is dating Squilvia, I think that's her name. He had met her in that one SpongeBob episode, and yeah, these two are quite cute together. Four of these guys are drinking some wine glass. Well, you can't see Mrs. Puff's wine glass because Squilvia is in the way. Squilvia is literally Squidward's only match, and I'm not gonna mess with the dating apps. Yeah, no way. The dating apps like Tinder, Bumble, eHarmony, FarmersOnly.com. I don't need a Valentine's. This is my Valentine's art. Here is Mr. Krabs, also smiling. Almost all of these characters are smiling. Mr. Krabs resting one of his arms on the dining table, dating Mrs. Puff. They ran into each other in a few SpongeBob episodes, like Krusty Love. It just feels really great being a kid again. Resuscitating your childhood by like watching clips of SpongeBob SquarePants or any of your favorite childhood shows. Anything that you used to be a part of or that you used to experience, but you don't really experience that like how you used to anymore because you have moved on with your life. You know, life goes on and stuff like that. So yeah, we get this tunnel here. Tunnel of love. You could take your date, and here's the entrance, by the way. You could take your date, head in here, grab a boat, and then just enjoy being on a river. Then here's the exit. That's something that people would do when they're on a date, riding along the river or lake or ocean, whatever. I think this fish's name is Martha, and this is Gail. I decided to add these two ladies into this artwork because they look like true business women. They literally look like millionaires. Squilliam, on the other hand, he's a billionaire. She's an alpha male, a freaking Chad. Yeah, he can literally get almost all of the girls in all of Bikini Bottom because of how filthy stinking rich he is. He's looking dead at us, having that smug, sharing his smug, and enjoying being kissed by two ladies and being sandwiched by two ladies. Here we got this little stand here. Here we got the boatmobile, and inside the boatmobile we have the guy kissing his pillow. I had got this from that one SpongeBob episode. Barnacle Boy betrays Mermaid Man, temporarily becomes a villain. Barnacle Boy called himself Barnacle Man and decided to join the Dirty Bubble and Man Ray. One time, this guy was kissing his pillow because of how freaking lonely he is. Doesn't even have a match, doesn't even have a girl. That's literally me. If SpongeBob SquarePants was a much more naughtier show, if it had a lot more edgier material, if it was a TV 14 or TV MA animated show like South Park or Family Guy or Rick and Morty, then this guy would be kissing a sex doll and get caught. But no, SpongeBob is a TV Y7 show. This guy was kissing his pillow and got caught by Barnacle Boy, well, Barnacle Man, the Dirty Bubble, and Man Ray. Over here, we got the Heart Man. He was a short-lived character from the SpongeBob episode Valentine's Day. Patrick was losing his mind at the Valentine's Day Carnival, and he was like, "I defy you, Heart Man." Decided to rip the mascot apart, and the guy that was inside the mascot was just in a state of shock. What the f is wrong with the fat pink starfish? Here in the middle, we have this. It's somewhat of a fountain, and in the middle of this fountain-like thing, yeah, I'll consider this a fountain. At this big old pink heart. I was genuinely gonna add the sign saying Love World, but this is not the entrance again. I should have drew this differently. Maybe like have all of these characters in front of the entrance of Love World, and then the sign says Love World. Oh well, it is what it is. Over here, we got Karen holding on to Plankton. I didn't draw Plankton's pet Spot, as well as both Karen's and Plankton's child, Chip. Let's say Spot is being taken care of by one of Plankton's cousins, as well as Chip. Chip is being taken care of by one of Plankton's cousins. They're not included in this picture, so sorry guys, you could judge me if you want. Over here, somewhat in the background, we have another stand here. Maybe this could be a picture booth. Over here, we have a little picnic area occurring. We have Brad, and we have Monica. That one SpongeBob SquarePants episode, Gary in Love, where Gary was simping. He was literally simping over a purple snail, Snelly. It wasn't the only time Gary was simping for a purple snail. Several years prior, the Great Snail Race, yeah, that's the name of the episode. Gary was being trained to compete with other snails in a race, and he had met a purple snail, Snelly. These two are waving at us. I'm gonna go ahead and wave back. Yeah, I'm so extremely weird, guys. Forgive me as much as you can. We got Monica's shoes here. Here we got this, this is like a tray of chocolate, and inside this white bowl here, we have strawberries. Chocolate and melted chocolate, I mean, strawberries go well together, really well. Inside this green bowl, we have snail food. It's both for Gary and Snelly. They're smiling at us, so really wholesome scenario going on right now. Just for the rest of the drawing as well. Over here, we got Larry flirting with two girls. Larry could also get a lot of girls in all of Bikini Bottom because of how strong he is. He's basically the Ronnie Coleman or the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the cartoon world. I drew some hearts surrounding these two people. I don't know this fish's name, but I know this one is named Abigail. Yeah, these two clearly have a love interest of Larry the Lobster. He's one of the few alpha males of the show, one of the few Chads. The guy could literally become an NFL player. Imagine if he was for a TV show, for SpongeBob. Like, there needs to be a whole... There has been very few episodes only dedicating Larry the Lobster, or primarily dedicating Larry the Lobster, like Larry's Gym. We need another one, and it's Larry, like, retiring from bodybuilding, and instead he wants to become a football player, like an American football player. Over here, we got this little rock here and a seaweed. Over here we have SpongeBob SquarePants looking dead at us. He usually wears a red tie in almost every episode. This time he's wearing a red bow tie for Valentine's Day. He is resting his hand on the kissing booth. Sandy Cheeks is resting both of her arms on the kissing booth. It seems like these two are about to kiss each other, but SpongeBob literally can't get to Sandy's mouth because without the helmet, Sandy would struggle to breathe, so she has to wear a helmet almost all the time. If she's at home in her dome, then she don't have to worry about wearing a helmet. If these two literally kiss each other, Sandy's gonna have to be really, really quick to take off her helmet and then just go for a kiss like this. You saw how fast I did that? And then quickly put the helmet back on so she don't suffocate or drown. Sandy's also looking at us. Yeah, the kissing booth is only 25 cents. I never been to a single kissing booth in real life. I will never go to a single kissing booth because I'm socially awkward and I refuse to be in a serious relationship or romantic relationship. I would rather be single and pleasure myself privately. Down here we have Patrick holding on to a rose bouquet. Did I say the B word right? He's holding on to some roses. He's about to give it to Princess Mindy from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. And these two are looking at us. He also got some hearts surrounding Patrick. He's just simping for Princess Mindy. I'm not gonna lie, I would smash Mindy, Princess Mindy, as well as Sandy Cheeks. Maybe Snelly. What the hell is wrong with me? Patrick would feel really heartbroken if he ends up getting friend-zoned by Princess Mindy. He would instead have to be in a relationship with a jar of mayonnaise. Yeah, that's his match. Not only a jar of mayonnaise is an instrument for Patrick Seastar, it's also his match. He would be in a romantic relationship with a jar of mayonnaise. And I really love how I did this artwork. I would say it's just as wonderful as the last SpongeBob SquarePants artwork. Maybe a little bit better. I know some of you guys are gonna are gonna contrast from what I'm saying. I mean, the quality of the sky is wonderful, as well as the sand. I love how I did the sand here. Some of these structures here for the background characters. Spot on. Spot freaking on. I love how I did the concrete here, adding the dots here that you would see on the sand and concrete, which I assume they're like tiny sea rocks. I feel like I could have added some details for this tunnel here, the tunnel of love. Then the drawing would have looked a little bit better. I would have given this artwork a really high rating, but it's not going to have a high rating. It won't be a 10 out of 10. Instead, I think it's going to be an 8.3 out of 10. It creates some emotion to you people, including myself. It also, like, I don't know how to continue to describe it. It also allows you to express and to have a taste of what a romantic relationship is like in real life. Whether if you're in a relationship or not, you could really comprehend, guys. It was really fun doing another SpongeBob SquarePants artwork, a way to just to recover from what happened last time when I had tried to share a SpongeBob Art video the way I was originally supposed to share it, and it was an unlucky situation. My old laptop stopped working before I can even share the SpongeBob Art video for the 25th anniversary of the show. I only had to do the review, but this time, you guys saw me literally work on this artwork for hours and hours, reviewing it. I can't wait to do more of these artworks involving these animated characters and childhood characters. How about that? Nostalgic trip. If you're tired of the present day life and you just want to go back to the past, but the past is obviously temporarily, I hope you enjoyed, so the ED at the very end of the word enjoy, your Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed your Valentine's Day. If you're in a relationship, I'm really proud of you people. If you used to be in a relationship and got friend zoned, then I feel bad. At least you tried. At least you spent some time with your match. If you have any kids or are expecting any kids, congrats, good luck. I will never become a parent. I refuse to have kids because it's stressful. Those weights that you lift at a public gym, yeah, it just feels like you have so many weights on your back, and just the pressure, and you end up losing your freedom, your satisfaction, well, the relief. You end up losing your relief. I'm like, no, I will not become a parent. I will not enter a parenthood. I'm gonna enjoy my single life, although it's really terrifying having a single life. And one day I'm gonna have to live on my own and, you know, just spend the life however I want to spend it. I mean, I am in a relationship with art. So that is going to be the end of this art video, guys. Stay tuned for more content, and I hope this art video was quite enjoyable to watch.